So I think we can continue with what we've seen. So last time we saw a lot on this particular one, which is on direct connectivity, right? So in direct connectivity, what we saw, I think we saw a lot of the things on direct connectivity, like how the things are, what is Excel, in how we are going to connect with Excel, all these kind of things we saw.
There were no sample models.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we didn't have sample models, so we could not practicalize using the Power BI service. So that's why I asked in that section if we can actually um, try to do some practicals with the Power BI service now that the sample models are available.
So for which one you wanted to do?
Direct connectivity. Because with the one we created, we did not do it with the, what do you call it, with sample models.
I think we've created that with Excel only, right? Excel is the one which uses to uh, give us an output like that.
Oh, yes, yes.
So with the Excel only we created, right? Then what we have done?
So it's
Then
the
what
same
we have
thing.
done?
Is it the same thing?
Yeah. So in Excel only we have kind of created. So here also it is more likely the similar only, right? So in the screen share I'm sharing, you can see import Excel data in Power BI. Right. So what does that mean? It's kind of we are going to use the Excel for the easy out. So for the easy input. So that is what we are seeing, right? So that is something we have already done it. So what does it mean? So that we are not doing anything directly on Power BI service, first of all. What we are doing it in a Power BI desktop, then integrating that into Power BI one, right? So that is so the main thing we kind of do it, right? We kind of got to know how to create those. So yeah, with that, we have done a lot of things now. So maybe it's connecting. Let's see. Okay. Yes, so it's not allowing us to connect it. It's fine. So what we kind of do, right? So we kind of use this option on Power BI service with publishing the data from Power BI Excel there. So in Excel, we are not going to use Power BI, so it is no more there. So it is going to be straightforward on the Power BI itself. So what we have done, sir, we have used this option, save it, save the changes, and we are kind of publishing it to my workspace. My workspace select, and we are publishing the report. Right. So that is what we did. After that, it takes here.
So is it okay to not be unable to connect directly from the SQL server? Because I tried it and I encountered the same problem.
So you should have a credentials to this. We should have a credentials for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So if not, then it will not be possible. Actually, we should have a credentials in order to get that.
What is credentials, if you don't mind me asking?
Passwords.
Oh,
If you don't have, then it's not easy for us to give, for us to get. That is the main thing,
So
right?
who's supposed to give out the password?
Sorry.
Who is supposed to create the password?
So it is totally from the company side. They create the password. Some of the companies who from the organization side.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So what I can say for you now, right? So we have seen this model number. So then we'll go to Power BI report service. So what does that? What is that? So I'm showing what is. So Power BI report server is an on-premises report server with web portal in which you display and manage reports and KPIs. So all these things we will be able to do it. Let me show what does that mean. So kind of KPIs, all these things we will able to replicate and we also can able to look at it. So that is what the Power BI report server does. So what it overall means? So Power BI report server is similar to both SQL server, reporting service and the Power BI online service, but in different ways. Licensing web portal, it's kind of a web portal. So right, so we'll see all these things. Row level security, what is Power BI gateway, type of Power BI gateway. So all these things we'll see one by one. Okay, so that is what we are. Okay. So what is this? So Power BI report server is on the premises. So let me show that. Let me look at it one and how it will look like. So I'll go here, go to Google Power BI report server download. Let's see what is it. So let's install it. Let's wait for the to. So what it says, installing Power BI report server. So report server is more likely used in some of these usage, right? It's like two different license. If by publish Power BI report to Power BI server, you will also need pro license. You do not need a pro even interactive for Google. So it is kind of a web portal. So okay, so that is the main point they have mentioned. It is kind of a web portal which we can able to access it. If you see here, that's all the reports and the content, everything we can see, and the Power BI reports are. I will show you how it will look like. I guess we can see.
Another thing, while we are waiting for this, I went to, can I share and show you? Oh, okay, this one is finished. Okay, I'll wait for you.
Yeah, you can share. You can start sharing.
I went to the visualization and then on the map, okay, I think this is it also.
Mm.
Before it opened, but now I tried again. And then I found out whether that thing is not opening. You see, it's not. And then I did the same thing you told me earlier
It
on.
says, wait. It says go to see the map and fill the map. So you have to go to option and settings and change.
Yes. So option went there. And then security. And then you see, it's already clicked on use map. And then I do okay. And then nothing.
I think that this option is not there for you. Maybe you have to go to the tenant admin to fix this.
How can I do
Which
that?
means that um, that you will able to see it in Power BI service. Go there.
To the service.
Yes. Just to go to Power BI service in Google. You don't need to publish it here.
Okay. 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 Which one should I go to here? The service. Yeah.
Yes. Not that one. Okay. It came. Just you can't power it. Yeah, it came. You can click somewhere, it came.
Is this necessary?
I want to skip, yeah. You can set it up. That is necessary, yes.
I have. I have before.
Okay. Done.
No, I'm still busy here. Sorry, I have this thing. I shouldn't just find it. It's, Microsoft Authenticator. I have it.
Hmm. Make me know once
Sorry, I'm just busy updating it.
Okay, so what I was saying you, right? So I was saying you with the what is Power BI's report server is looking like, what are all the things you can able to do there. Yes,
Mm.
it is a kind of one of the servers, I mean, report options that we have, whereas it will help us to get the output in a most uh, uh, in the most easiest way of doing the things. So it will help you to kind of give you a different output. But also it is also more important for the Power BI servers to know how the things are done, right? It will show you the different aspect towards it. All these things it kind of shows in the report. So that is what this Power BI service actually does. So if you go to the learnings as well, right? So Power BI report server, uh, Power BI report server and your uses and different ways we run mobile app, all this there. So go to Power BI report server. So let's try it out. No? Okay, then go to Power BI reports.
Hey, you know, ZaranTech now offers SAP corporate training. That's right. Train your workforce in SAP with our comprehensive program. We offer customized courses, certified trainers, and hands-on labs for both individuals and businesses. Our standout features? Bespoke training, fully configured servers for practice, in-house materials, and a dedicated LMS. Plus, get session recordings and 24/7 support. From functional to technical modules, we have got it all. Choose ZaranTech for SAP training and watch your team excel. Learn, upskill, succeed with ZaranTech.
So yeah, I've just published my report, which is kind of
So,
showcases.
can I ask this? Let me get my card quickly. It needs me to subscribe.
Okay, okay, you do it. So I'll start from.
It's giving me error message.
You create it. You create it.
It's giving me error message. Take some time quickly. There are two kinds of authenticate autofill. So my PIN apparently is saying my PIN is wrong. So now,
Yeah. So your pin is wrong is in the way
okay,
that you need to create one more pin with that.
okay.
Now,
I
if you
am
have done
in.
it, you will kind of get the output as required.
I am in. Okay.
Yeah, so I think we will continue. So, right, so as we were going through this report server, so report server is, as I told, we can clear it and we can look at the way how the things are, right? So I'm
Mm.
just looking at where the report server is because I'm not able to log in there. I'm trying to find it out, but it is not allowing me to log in, actually. I'm not getting that report server link directly from where I can go and get it. So I'm just getting this as a platform, right? Is this a report service on premises? Like I'm kind of getting it as a platform where I can download it. That is something I have did it, right? So I have did this option. I have published, distribute and consume across devices. This is something we have did it. But what I'm actually looking at it is kind of like report server, this images kind of things. So you see the Power BI report server home. That is what I'm looking, but I think that is old version. I believe the new version does not have that actually. So this is how it works actually. You can see this is the my workspace, which gives you the information about how the things are, what is needed, and all this relevant information.
Mm.
Right. So that is more likely to be noted now. So on this sprint, right, we report service. Then moving on, what is there? Comparing Power BI report server. What does that mean? So Power BI report server is similar to both SQL server reporting services and the Power BI online services, but in different ways. So when we say different ways, it is kind of gonna give us an output in totally a different output. So which is like Power BI report server is similar to how the things has to be and what are all the things we can able to do. All these things it's going to give us. That is what the Power BI report server is. So Power BI report server also will help us to look at the things in more different aspect, right? So Power BI report server is more likely of Power BI service. How the Power BI service were looking, right? The same way the Power BI report server will also be looking. There is no difference between these two things, right? So that is what they said. The Power BI report service, everything you can do it in reporting service. You can do it in with Power BI service also. Okay, so that is what this option is. So web portal, the endpoint, entry point for Power BI report service, secure web portal. You can view it in any modern browser. You can also access your reports and KPIs. The content of the web portal is organized in a traditional folder hierarchy. So that is what. So these kind of reports you are seeing, right? This is something more likely for us to understand how the images are, how the things are like. So that is something we can able to easily understand it. On how this option is done, what is there, all these kind of things we kind of get to know. So that is what this option is, right? And also you create PBICs with the version of Power BI desktop, then publish them, leave them in the web portal in your own environment. So what is that? So we kind of downloaded this, right? Now we go to Power BI service and it kind of gives us what we needed to, what we have created. All these kind of things are published here. So Power BI service is the Power BI report service. Report is a multi-perspective view in the model, which will help us to get the output in more easiest way to understand the things, right? So representing the data model, findings and insights from the data model, all these things can be done using this one. Yeah, that is what it is, right? So the Power BI report is a multi-perspective view into a data model with visualizations that represent different findings and insight from that data model. Report you can have a single visualization or full page of visualization. That is what it is. We can have a single visualization like this, or we can also have a full page of visualization. All these things we can able to do it. So paginated report, right, are a document style report with visualization in which tables expand horizontally and vertically to display all their data, continuing from pages to pages as needed. So what does that mean, right? So these paginated reports are like it will give us a more kind of an output in more specified way. When it says more specified way, we can able to create page wise image like this. So for example, if you go here to my workspace, here in this report there is something called as create paginated report. Okay, then the moment you click on this, it will show you the views like this. Let's put web layout like this. Right now, if I wanted to know category wise sales, right, category, then sales, all these things I can kind of do it. So I can add lot of names. So if I add a customer name again, it will kind of show entirely. Though there is a scroll option, if I print the layout, right, it will kind of show everything now. It will not show only one images, it will show entirely like this. You can see the difference now, right? So if you in this print, if you go and if you want to print it, it will show the entire thing in a simplest manner.
I'm sorry, Guru. I think it's up. Can I just see if I can link it?
Sorry?
It wants me to link what you call it? It wants me to link this thing, the
Okay, so
authenticator.
yeah. Then okay, you do it. I'll wait.
Please. Okay, I think I've added it.
You were doing something.
Yeah, I'm trying to, it's driving me crazy. Okay, so sure. So my problem now is I kind of downloaded two authenticators. So I don't want, because it's possible that one of them is a scam.
Yeah, try uninstall both and try it. No, you will get it.
I should do what?
You uninstall both the authenticator and again install it one more time. You should
Okay.
be able to get. Yeah. So done.
These things are trying to scam me.
Yeah. You can uninstall and then reinstall it. It will work.
Okay, let me do this later, or let's do it later. By then I'll install other things that need to be installed, so I don't delay the class.
Okay, so that's fine then, right? So what we have done so far, so we have kind of seen all these things which will help us in understanding it, right? So we have seen on report server. So what does this do? This report server is kind of give us an option to build some kind of an output or some of the ways in which we can uh, assemble the report in a way how the client wants to see, right? So there are two major concepts you need to be aware of. One is Power BI report service and report server. Report service is like what we do usually, right? In we work on Power BI desktop, then publish it to report service. Then what does this report server does, right? Report server, again, it is kind of more likely the case wherein we work on Power BI report service app, then publish it to the service, then create the paginated report for printing purposes. If we want to print this one, right? So we kind of use this for the print purposes. So all these things we can do with this. And with this help, what will happen? No, it will give you a full picture. For example, if you're exporting in a PDF, I do not need, it will give me the entire field like this. You see, if I scroll down, it will kind of give me all the details, all the customer name, how many customer names are there. It will give me the entire details. Though in this report, I'm restricted to see only customer name of limited numbers, but if I export, yeah, I can kind of see all this output, right? That is the usage of this paginated report. Paginated report always helps to print. We can print the data very easily. Okay, but whereas in the normal reports, if you want to kind of do it, then there is no such options probably. This will help you to do it. This is what the paginated report. Then row level security can be used to restrict the data access given to the users. For any of the users, if you want to restrict the data, for example, if I am from any of the country and I do not want to see those report, then the person who is building the report, right, can restrict the access. When I say restrict the access, they will kind of not give the access to view the report itself. Only one report, but there will be multiple restrictions where only those people can able to look at those reports. Rest of them will not able to see it. These kind of options can be created under Power BI service that is called as row level security. Right. So that is one of the thing under Power BI service row level security. You got it?
Yes.